Guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to be solving the lab CSRF where token validation depends on token being present. So let us access this lab, and I've already opened the lab in my system over here, and as you can see, what we have been told is that this lab is vulnerable to CSRF, and we need to create an HTML page which will use that CSRF attack to change the victim's email. Okay, so let us log in into our account first with the given credentials to us, which are Wiener and Peter. And once we are logged in, you can see that we have a email change functionality. So let's say I change it to aa@gmail.com. If I update this, you can see my new email has come up over here. Now let us analyze this request furthermore let's look deeper into what's happening. So let's say when I make a request known as bbb@gmail.com and click on update email, and request is gonna go to the endpoint /my account/change email with the updated email. And as you can see, there is something new over here. There is a CSRF parameter over here. Okay, and this CSRF parameter has some value, and this is the email which we wanted to change. So as you can see, this is how the request is going. So now I don't need the UI anymore. Even if in here, rather than BBB, if I'm making some changes, let's say I'm making it CCC, as you can clearly see, the email has been changed to ccc@gmail.com. Alright, so to craft a CSRF attack or CSRF payload, what I need is predictable values. And over here, as you can see, there is a CSRF token, hence I won't be able to predict the values. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna test how can I bypass this. So one way is maybe what if the server is not verifying the CSRF token? Well, my claim is false over there. It is indeed verifying this token. By giving a wrong token, I get an invalid CSRF token. What if I give it an empty CSRF? So it still gives me invalid. What if I remove, okay, let me just remove it. Then it says missing parameter. That means it is expecting it. It is expecting some value if I'm providing this and CSRF. What if I remove this parameter entirely? Then it worked. All right, so one thing basically what I can see after looking at this result, which I got by hit and trial, is that what the server might be doing is that it is checking if CSRF parameter is there or not in the post request. If it is there, then it will validate it. If it is not there, it won't validate it. So basically by removing the CSRF parameter, I'm able to do all the changes which I was able to do normally. Hence, this is the vulnerability and this is the weakness, that they are not verifying it. Now let's quickly, everything over here seems predictable. The cookie would be sent automatically once the victim clicks it. So if you are in a pro, you can just go to extensions, engagement tools, and generate a CSRF POC, and you can copy or paste this. That's one thing. Secondly, what I'm going to do is for the ones who do not have pro, and this is an account for every single person, is you can just go to this page where we learned about CSRF, and we are going to copy this body which we have, request which we have, and I'm gonna paste it in an editor. Okay, and I'm gonna also change this. So basically what this is doing is this is a script. This is a script which is gonna be sending this form. This form is gonna go do some change. Basically this will go to that URL. It will go to our URL and it will send us the data whatever we want. That is the aim. So I'm gonna go and change it. So I'm gonna copy URL. So if you are using Burp Suite, there's a very good trick and technique we can do is you can just go and copy URL over here, and over here you can go and change the URL. Okay, so from our preloaded script, a script which we know what we need to do from it, we know, right? So I'm gonna take this script and I'm gonna change the form action to our vulnerable endpoint which I want. Second up is I want to change the parameters to what I want. So as you can see, I want email as a parameter. I already see an email, so that's perfect. And the value over here is CCC. Let's say I want to change it to DDCC. I'm just making some changes and I'm gonna change it from here to here. Basically this can be any value which the attacker wants. Now I'm gonna go and copy and paste this and I'm gonna run it on the terminal. So I'm gonna make a csrf.html. Basically I'm creating HTML file and I'm gonna save this now. Now I've saved it. Now what I'm gonna do is I just need to run that CSRF file is all that is required. Okay, so one thing, okay, let me just cat out this. Okay, and I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna go over here, go to the exploit server, and I'm gonna paste it in the body. Okay, and I'm gonna store this, and then I would click. Basically, once I view this exploit, it will work on me. As you can see, it was changed. It wasn't changed. Okay, let me check. Let me change this to @ and then let's run it again. Let's go to the exploit server. Over here, I'm gonna paste my HTML code. I'm gonna store it, and I'm gonna try running it on me. So if it run, it indeed became DDCC. That means it worked successfully. All right. Now let's go back to the exploit server again. Let's run the same thing, but rather than DDD, I'll just make it to some EEE. I'll store it, I'll save it, and then I'll deliver it to the victim. And once that is done, my lab is solved. That's it, guys. I hope you like this video. Like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.